If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 17 of the second season here at AC Milan. We're on the 1st of February, and we start with a game against Carpi away from home after a rather frustrating end to the transfer window. We have Carpi, Cesena, and we follow that up with a big game against Inter Milan to round out today's episode. We're back in Champions League action in the next couple of days as well, and we're also currently 4 points clear at the top of the league. That gap was up around 7 or 8 points, but unfortunately, defeat against Sassuolo, was it only a draw against Juventus yesterday as well. Been dropping lots of points recently, and I've not been impressed. We beat Torino, then lost to Sassuolo, and we beat Udinese, but that was obviously in the cup, and then 1-1 draw against Juventus in one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. So hoping to bounce straight back with fingers crossed, 9 points. 3 victories would be fantastic. I'll take 7 though. If we can get a draw against Inter and a win against Carpi and Cesena, I'd be delighted. So fingers crossed we can do just that. Drop the video a like rating if you enjoy, of course. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos in this series or the My Player series, an episode of which will come to you later on this evening. But without any further ado, let's jump into this game away from home against Carpi. Oh, he's given that straight to Pato there, Gagliolo. Have they made a crucial mistake in the opening couple of minutes? Yes, they have. Milan 1, Carpi 0 after a terrible mistake from their backline. I'm not going to get an easier goal for the rest of the season, I don't think. 1-0 very early on. That's just terrible. Really, really bad defending. Here's Lolo. Wasn't sure which way he was going to go, and Donnarumma makes a good save. I was waiting for a pass. He didn't pass it, he just thwacked it towards goal. Corner for Carpi. Hopefully we don't make a defensive error the same way they did, and Bretonnier's just put his foot straight through that. Corner for Carpi. I'll try and get it clear as best I can. And, oh, that's a weird one. I should be able to bring that down. Unfortunately, Muru's first touch is really bad. Don't give a free kick for that. I just leant on him. That's not a foul. He should have just been stronger in the tackle. I've actually accidentally taken the man out off the wall to try and clear this off the line, and in the end, I can't get anywhere near it because it was brilliantly hit from Mbakogu, but comes back down off the underside of the bar, and we break away. Give this to Pato. The touch is terrible, and he's given it straight back to Carpi. To be fair, after making their mistake at the back, they've been pretty solid here, Carpi, in the rest of this first half to date. But unfortunately, we're still just 1-0 in front. Chini out to Bernardeschi, who's got the run on the defender, and he's done well. Just trying to poke this through, looking for Mauri to make it too, but Liotti does well, and Bernardeschi can't rifle it into the bottom corner, unfortunately. Can't get the angle on it acute enough to reach. Did it even brush the side netting? Actually, I think it was pretty poor connection. Never mind, chance for 2, but we stay at 1-0 in front. Sabione. Which way is he going to go? That way. It's a good cross. Oh, Donnarumma. What a save. I can't believe Romagnoli missed it at the near post. He went up for it and didn't make any contact. That was really weird. Get this to Pato. Oh, can't keep possession, unfortunately. Oh, no, we've won it back. Never mind. Get it here to Jorginho. They thought we were going to go that way. We're actually going to go this way, but Mauri can't keep up with it. His legs aren't long enough. His touch takes the ball so far away from him. They can't actually play the ball out to Niang. And now Mbakogu has stolen it off Piccini. And I'm waiting for the cross. There it is. He needs to win this header. Pastucci, fortunately for me, heads well wide, but Carpi are getting more and more threatening throughout the half. Good turn. There's Bretonnier. Mauri's in some space. He'll help it to Muru. He'll help it to Niang. Who will only help it to Romagnoli. Oh, God, keeper. Well, oh, my God. I was about to say they've made 2 horrendous mistakes, but we're actually not going to score that chance. Niang took so long to get it down and under control that they were able to get a man back on the line. That was ridiculous. That first touch. Right, Jorginho's got Bretonnier here on the edge of the box. Good first touch and a finesse straight into the man in front of him. Fine. We will still try and have a chance here. That wasn't meant for Romagnoli. It was meant for the man that's through this gap, which is Bernardeschi. Strange tackle. Very committed tackle from behind, and Bernardeschi just stood there and let him do it. It didn't go down to try and win a free kick or anything. Piccini, just help it into Jorginho. He'll get it to Pato. Pato with some space. Pato for 2. smacks it straight into Jorginho, who's in the way. That was destined for the top corner, but instead only found the top of a teammate's body. Brilliant. To Jorginho. Pato, if you could actually make the run rather than just standing there in front of me looking like an idiot. Bernardeschi will go for the finesse from distance. Oh, off the inside the post. We can't close it down quickly enough. We should be... Oh, okay, that was strange. Pacini's gone down hurt. We should be at least 2 or 3-0 up in this game, but I can't seem to get that second goal. And El Pacini is injured and going to have to come off. Looks for Bernardeschi, who commits the defender one way and then goes the other. Bernardeschi still going. Oh, the space has opened up for 2. This time he does find the back of the net. Hit the post earlier on. And this time, finally, we have ourselves a 2-0 lead. It's a good run. He's not the strongest, Bernardeschi, and El Shaarawy's the same. They turn inside really well and normally lose out in those physical exchanges, but Bernardeschi's just able to brush him off there with his right arm. That's a great finish. A really good finish, actually. The run of Pato across the box drew the defenders away, and Bernardeschi just ran into that space and perfect angle for it. Great finish, 2-0. Kutzka's on the run. He's got the fresh legs. And just wait till Pato's just brushing... Well, I was going to wait until he was a little bit further forward than that. And kind of running the risk of going offside so I can play him properly in behind. But Kutzka might be on the end of this. He's not. Murray will pick it up though. We'll look inside for Jorginho. Jorginho will go for the long distance one. And, well, that wasn't far away. We could have won this 6 or 7-0 if we'd taken every single chance. In the end, it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 win instead. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 victory against Carpi. A very simple, effective game that we dominated. The only question was, should we have buried more chances? The answer almost definitely is yes. But a clean sheet and a 2-0 win, I can't complain too much, but we will have to be better in these next 2 games. Cesena just narrowly lose to Sampdoria, and Pacini's out for 8 weeks. 8 weeks with a dislocated shoulder. Fantastic. That definitely doesn't make me annoyed. Oh well, at least we're still top. And actually, our lead at the top has it extended because Genoa have lost. So we're now 7 points clear at the top again. So everything's come full circle since the middle of that transfer window or just before this game against Sassuolo. And we're now even further clear at the top of the table. Bonaventura. Thread that through to Simone Verdi. Let's go for finesse from distance. Oh, not far away. Simone Verdi's been in fantastic goal-scoring form recently, but this time not quite able to find the target. Pull this back to the man on the edge of the box. It's Bonaventura. And first touch lets him down, but he's in the box, and he's scored nonetheless. That corner routine works most of the time. Normally, you have a good first touch, you just ping it tops. That time I actually had to drift into the box to make sure that the ball was under control properly so we could have a proper controlled shot on target. And we did. And eventually it found its way into the back of the net. Bonaventura just gets it under control there. Was there a few bodies between him and the goalkeeper? Keeps the standard chance there. It's a good finish, in fairness, at the end from Bonaventura. It's very accurately played just inside the post into the side netting. 1-0 Milan. We have to go to Verratti again. Into Bonaventura, to Verdi, turn away from the defender. There's Bacca. Can he get past the other defender? He can. Bacca! Good shot, good save by Aliardi. It's going to be a corner to Milan. Trying to get ourselves a second goal. Berardi with the corner. It's a good one, and Thiago Silva's almost underneath it. It's Verdi that brings that down. But again, first touches are so bad for my players right now. It's been the same since yesterday's episode. It's just that thankfully, earlier on we were playing Carpi, who were shit, and now we're playing Cesena, who are also shit. So, thankfully, it hasn't cost us, but if the players' first touches don't improve for the game against Inter, we might find ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Ref, that's a free kick, mate, if you don't mind. Thank you. Florenzi will lick his lips at this. Carlos Bacca hasn't scored for a while, I don't think, but he's not going to be taking a free kick in this situation. Where are you, my man? There he is. Florenzi will try it again. He scored a couple of good free kicks for us this season, and, oh, close to scoring a third. Really good save down low by their keeper. Berardi will take the corner. In it goes. Up goes. A few people underneath it. I think that was actually Thiago Silva that initially had the header, but I couldn't get there with a second defender to actually eventually get it over the line and somehow giving away a free kick there as well. Again, plenty of chances in this one, but not able to take all of them. But thankfully we are in front at least. Ventura, go to Verdi, back to, well, I was meant for Verratti, but never mind, here's Verratti. There we go, I'm going to have to go back to Bonaventura then, and we'll look for Bacca. Defenders, oh ref, that has to be a free kick. I was trying to just let the ball come to me so I could spin and go the other way to get onto his left foot. It shouldn't be a red card. It wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity. No, good. It's only a yellow. It was from behind. It was a trip from behind. Now, Florenzi came close earlier on. Can we do so again? Even closer. Keeper makes a great save for the first free kick. Hits the bar with the second. Still 1-0. There goes the final whistle. It's a slim 1-0 margin of victory. But in fairness, again, I should have scored like 12 goals in the past 2 games. And we've only scored 3. It's another clean sheet. It's another victory. The 3 points will come in very handy. But like I say, we will need to be better against Inter Milan. Juve lose to Roma, Inter draw with Palermo, Genoa have lost again, this time to Bologna 2-0. So what does the gap look like at the top? The gap's now 10 points. 10 points clear at the top. We have 15 games to go. Lazio and Udinese both have games in hand, as do Atalanta and Napoli actually. And they'll all jump up to 44 and 43 respectively with Napoli if they win those games in hand. But we have a 10-point lead at the top of Serie A. This is ridiculous. The way we've been playing the past couple of episodes, we don't deserve a 10-point lead. El Shaarawy's now out for 4 weeks as well. Everybody's dropping like flies with regards injuries now. But let's go into the game against Inter. This is Inter's starting lineup. Eder, Brozovic, Perisic, Cavalier, Medel, Biabiani. It's a really, really good front six. I'm starting my full starting strongest lineup, so we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Although, of course, El Shaarawy is injured, so Bernardeschi's come in on this left-hand side. Obviously scored a goal in the game against Carpi, so hoping he can have that sort of impact again. Verratti through the gap to Bacca. This is a very promising start, although I've now run out of space completely. But here's Bernardeschi. When he's past the defender, but then that's the situation where, you remember I said in the earlier game, Bernardeschi and El Shaarawy don't have the strength in those situations where they cut inside. That's exactly what happens 9 times out of 10. It's just at that time we were able to get a free kick. Florenzi's going to take it. He's come close to scoring a free kick so far in today's episode. Comes close again, but still no goal for Alessandro Florenzi. 3 free kicks taken, 3 free kicks missed. We need to get this away. 13 minutes in, it's Ivan Perisic to stand the ball up. Something from the training ground to Gary Medel, who's not normally the best of shots, but Jonathan Biabiani can't arc that shot into the top corner. That looks nothing like Jonathan Biabiani as well. Really poor character model. Good shot, but wide of the target. Verratti outmuscles Biabiani there. He's not going to do him for pace though, so I'm just going to have to pass this off. Bernardeschi against D'Ambrosio. And Bernardeschi's still going. I need some support, lads. Here's Florenzi. He's got a good long shot. Sets himself up. And Ranocchia gets the block in. Decent chance, but unfortunately well blocked. I could plex the man on that far side of the box there, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to aim for the penalty spot-ish. And it's Verratti underneath it who wins the header. He scored a header, didn't he, recently from a corner, and he's won another header there. I don't know how, but unfortunately this time it's gone over the top of the bar rather than into the back of the net. Stay 0-0 just before half-time. Nice ball by Jesus into Menez to William Carvalho. Menez is in. Oh, God, what's going on? They've hit the bar. Everybody missed the ball. People swinging at it left, right and centre. I think it was Gary Medel, actually, that had the final shot. And now they've hit the bar in the opening 3 minutes of the second half. They've brought on Jeremy Menez at half-time. Obviously, he used to play for us, and we sold him to them so we could bring in Domenico Berardi, who's been really, really good for us. But, oh, now they've hit the bar again! Brozovic this time hitting the bar. Twice inside the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Verratti. Bernardeschi's making moves out wide. We'll try to step over to beat the defender. That's worked well. And use that run as a decoy. Bernardeschi is going solo. Bernardeschi hits it straight at D'Ambrosio. But Bacca wins the ball back. Bacca surely for one! Handanovic, please. How have you saved that? Bacca's not scored for about 4 games now. His goal-scoring record is taking a real battering, but he surely should have scored there. He might get one here too, but Handanovic comes and claims well. Bacca ends up on the floor. Handanovic has kept Inter in this. Oh, God. What has gone on there? Ducillo misses out in the physical battle. Keeper comes. Oh, God. I don't know how we've been able to not concede there. Berardi's hurt himself trying to kick that ball. Why is everybody getting injured for me in today's episode? This is ridiculous. There's space for Berardi, but has he got the stamina to get there? Beragi's closing him down. Berardi, of course, a player you'll remember from the Cambridge United Road to Glory last year on FIFA 15. We'll get this to Florenzi. Bacca's in the box. We'll look for him. Carlos Bacca! He's going to head over the bar with the last touch of the game. It's going to be a 0-0 draw against Inter Milan. I'm pleased with 3 clean sheets, I have to be honest. I would have preferred 9 points at the beginning, though I said I'd be happy with 7. And in the end, that is how things have transpired. We have gotten 7 points from the 3 games today. We could have scored so many goals in the first 2. Handanovic really, with the one clear-cut chance we had with Carlos Bacca, made a wonderful save to stop us from scoring. They hit the bar twice, so I'm quite happy, to be fair. And we are our 10-point lead at the top remains intact. Only 14 goals conceded in 24 games. You can't ask for better, really. We're having such a wonderful season domestically. Just that one defeat taints things slightly. Sassuolo, who are down in 12th, were the side that got it against us. But with 14 games to go, look how tight the rest of the league is, though. Lazio on 45, and then 5 teams on 44 points, fighting for that 3rd spot, or 2nd spot with Lazio just a point above. That's ridiculous. Everybody else in that batch of clubs seem to have been taking points off each other, and we've just been able to keep winning games and create a lead. It's not that we've been spectacular, it's just that everybody else has been taking points off each other and they haven't been able to keep up. I'm pleased enough. I'm pleased enough. We'll jump into the next game against Atalanta in tomorrow's episode. We will be back into Champions League football in tomorrow's episode as well, with a game against Fenerbahce. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.